Well, folks, we are nearly coming to the end here on the road to Legacy 6. And I want to thank you all for allowing us to let our business, to let our show, to let our creation into your lives. We want to thank you so much for joining us on this road to Legacy 6. But it's not over yet. One more show before the big show. And folks, I can guarantee you so much is still to come. And folks, I can go on and on and on and on about how we're going to blow your mind, how we're going to blow your expectation of what we can do when the cards are on the table. But today, I want to talk about something that has been brought to my attention. A certain somebody, a certain guy who doesn't deserve to be in the same conversation with greatest and best, like myself, like the creator, Eddie Vengeance, the man that created it, the man that built something out of nothing, ex nihilo. You see, I'm here to address Trevor Wolf because Trevor Wolf has still not shut up. After the idiot had eliminated himself from the After Dark Clash on the 29th of February, he made a mistake that he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. He's going to have to remember for the rest of his career in the wrestling business. Everywhere he goes, he's going to have to remember that he threw away an opportunity to main event the biggest show in Legacy. He threw away the opportunity to main event Legacy 6. All because he couldn't forget and because he couldn't forget and he couldn't let go of the grudge and personal issues between me and him. You see, last year at Legacy 5, I was going to have him go against. I was going to have him earn his spot in the junior heavyweight title ladder match, but I took pity on the guy. I took pity on this child, Trevor Wolf, and he won the title. But the same night he lost the keys that we gave him. He got the keys to the castle of to the junior heavyweight throne, but he lost them the same night because he was lazy. He didn't focus on the future. He focused on the there and present. He should have been worried about the future. He was the future. He was going to be the next big thing, but then along came Chris Russell, Finn Sarkozy, all these other wrestlers came along, and they took the spot that Trevor Wolf was supposed to. They took the ring and they ran with it, while Trevor Wolf, he took his ball and went home. You see, Trevor Wolf is not somebody, like I said multiple times, he's not someone he's no longer someone you put in the main event. He's no longer a guy that you can build your entire business around. You see, XPW may have done it. All these other companies may have done it. They may have put their trust in Trevor Wolf, but listen to me clearly. To all those promotion orders, to all those guys, to all those executives, to all those suits, to all those guys in the office, in those companies that decided to give Trevor Wolf a chance. I can tell you from experience, you have put your trust in the wrong guy. You have put your trust in someone who is going to leave you disappointed. He is going to fail you. He's going to leave you unsatisfied. You think he's the future? No, he is not the future. He is simply just another guy, another body on whatever roster he's a part of. He may try to have the look, but how many guys like him have the look but fail to capitalize and fail to have the it factor? You see, it's not about having the look, it's not about having the personality. You may have all that, but if you have no charisma, if you have no desire, if you have no hunger for the business, then you are simply not the guy. And Trevor Wolf is not the guy. He proved that last spring. He proved that last April. But this April, this year, February 2020, he tried to make a name for himself. How? By taking me out of the Clash. You see, I wasn't even supposed to be in the Clash. I had to fill in for a last minute. I came in there as a last minute replacement after somebody had travel issues. I'm not gonna say who, but they had travel issues. I had to fill in. Trevor Wolf then saw the opportunity to try to make a name for himself, but like I said before, he didn't make a name for himself. He didn't make a name for himself. Why? Because he eliminated himself. He is an idiot. He is unqualified. He is unworthy to be in the main event or in any main event spots, in any promotion, in anywhere in the wrestling business. Trevor Wolf is not the guy. And then then he continues to talk. He continues to run his mouth. He calls me out to a match. No, that's something you don't do. You don't call me out to a match. You wanna know what happens to the last guy who called me out? I embarrassed him in the ring, but I faced him. He gave me one hell of a match, one hell of a showing, and that guy, he is going to be the first ever Hall of Famer in Legacy World Wrestling, because he proved he deserved to be in the ring with Eddie Vengeance. Trevor Wolf does not deserve to be in the ring with Eddie Vengeance. He does not deserve to be in the ring with Nicholas Rodriguez or Rob Kamen. Trevor Wolf deserves to be in some high school gym wrestling for 20 people at least. Because that's what Trevor Wolf is. Trevor Wolf is an indie darling who got lucky, who got his big break, but when he got his big break, he fell out, and he fell as fast as he rose up. He had the highest rise up, but he fell as quickly. Trevor Wolf, you want me? You want a match? Want a match at Legacy 6? Fine. You'll get your match at Legacy 6, but here's the stipulation. If I beat you, and when I beat you, you will no longer step foot in Legacy World Wrestling. You will no longer be allowed in any promotions associated with Legacy World Wrestling. You will no longer be welcomed in in the United States of America, because I have that power. I have that power. I have that influence. Trevor Wolf, when I beat you, you will be blacklisted. You will no longer be able to work in this business ever again, because you're not it, kid. You're not a wrestler. You never will be. You're not a wrestler. So that's just. So when I beat you, don't go crying to mommy. Don't go crying that you lost. Because when I beat you, the reality of it all is going to sink in. You will no longer be a wrestler after I beat you. I'm willing to put my entire, you know what, if you can beat me, if you can beat me, and I know there's no chance you can beat me unless it's an over the top rope match. Even if it was a over the top rope match, you can't beat me. You never will be the guy. You never will be main event material anywhere you go, because you are not. You lack the skills, you lack charisma, you lack the personality to do so. But if you beat me, I am willing to, I don't know. I'm willing to retire. I'm willing to put my career on the line. You put your career on the line, I put my career on the line. Yeah, career versus career. Because let's be honest, when I beat you, when Eddie Vengeance beats Trevor Wolf on April 3rd, you won't have a career. You will no longer have a career. Trevor Wolf will no longer cease to exist. So let that be known. On April 3rd, I will beat you, and I will end you. But folks, I look forward to finishing this road to Legacy 6 with you. And I look forward to seeing you guys April 3rd in Miami, Florida for Legacy 6. And Trevor, remember what I said. Come April 3rd, get your affairs in order. Because after April 3rd, you're no longer going to be a wrestler. You're no longer going to step foot in a ring ever again. Toodles.